The royal seal, Raj Mudra. The objective of Shivaji Maharaj of establishing Swaraj is clearly expressed in his royal seal. The following Sanskrit line, these are the Sanskrit line, are inscribed on this royal seal, that is the Raj Mudra. Okay. So what is that? Pratibha Chandra Lekheva Vardeshru Vishwavandita Shahasuno Shiva Shesha Mudra Bhadraya Rajyate. Now the meaning of this seal is, this seal will grow in splendor like the new moon. The seal of Shivaji, the son of Shahaji, receiving the homage from the whole world, denotes the welfare of the people. Homage means what, student? A special honor or a respect showing the publicity. Understood? The seal. The meaning of this inscription on this seal is important from many angles. So this seal is not written for the purpose, but there is some of the importance in this seal. Okay. Through this inscription, Maharaj has expressed his gratitude. Okay. Now what do you mean by gratitude, student? Here, a quality of being thankful. Understand? A quality of being thankful towards his father. His confidence that Swaraj would expand continuously. What was the confidence? That Swaraj will expand continuously. His own experience of the respect that the seal, that is the Swaraj, commanded from all. His commitment to the welfare of his subject and the certainty of ruling over his land independently. This short inscription, the entire concept of the Swaraj. So this inscription speak a lot. Okay, students, the full entire the concept of the Swaraj. Towards the establishment of Swaraj, the forts situated within the Jagir of Shivaji Maharaj were not under his control, but were under the control of Adil Shah. Now whatever the forts were situated, but they were in the Jagir of Shivaji, but within the Jagir of Shivaji Maharaj, but not under his control. Even though it was in the Jagir of Shivaji Maharaj, but it was not under the control of Shivaji, but was under the control of whom? Adil Shah. In those days, forts were of special significance. Now that in those periods, okay, students, the forts were of very special significance. With a firm hold over a fort, it was possible to control the surrounding area. If one had forts, one ruled the land. If that person is having the fort, then he will rule the land. Therefore, Shivaji Maharaj decided to acquire the fort that were within his own Jagir. So Shivaji Maharaj started to acquire the forts that lie within his own Jagir. Such an attempt to capture the forts amounted to challenging the Adil Shah power. He captured the forts of Torna, Murumdev, Kundana and Purandar. So Shivaji Maharaj captured these forts and laid the foundation of Swaraj. He repaired the fort Murumdev and renamed it as Rajgarh. So in that the Murumdev was one of the fort. He repaired first and he renamed as the Rajgarh. And Rajgarh was the first capital of Swaraj. Now here question can be asked, student. Which was the first capital of Swaraj? So which was it is? The Rajgarh. See the forts Murumdev, Purandar, Torna and Kundana. So these are the forts. Rajgarh was the capital of the first capital of Swaraj. There were the Mores of Javeli, the Ghorpodes of Mudhal, the Savant of Savantwadi and under Sardars in the Adil Shahi. So all these were under the Adil Shahi kingdom. They were opposed to the cause of founding of Swaraj. So all these people, they don't want that Swaraj to be found. So they oppose it. It was necessary to bring them and others like-minded Sardars under the control for the purpose of founding the Swaraj. Now Shivaji thought that all this like-minded people, okay, they should be bring under the Sardar, under the control of Shivaji, so for the foundation of the Swaraj. The capture of Javeli. Chandraram More of Javeli in Satara district was a powerful Sardar in the Adil Shahi. He opposed the founding of Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj attacked Javeli and captured that region in 1656 CE. He established his post there. Then he also captured Raigarh. He attained a huge amount of wealth from Javeli. After this victory, his activity in Konkan increased. Okay. He built the Pratapgarh fort in the Javeli valley. In this way, the conquest of Javeli increased his strength in all the respect. After this, Shivaji Maharaj captured the Kalyan and Bhivandi on the Konkan coast. There he came into the contact with the Siddhis, Portuguese and British powers on the western coast. Shivaji Maharaj realized that in order to fight these powers, it was necessary to have a strong naval force. Therefore, he concentrated on building a navy. Now here student, Shivaji thought that he need a very powerful navy, so he started building a very huge naval force. Okay. So I am ending this chapter here only. In next lecture we will see the defeat of Afzal Khan, the expedition of Siddhi Jowar. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.